to get involved and raise money for the hospice. As Catherine said, it's a really worthwhile cause. All your fundraising goes to such an incredible place, and you are incredible people for doing that. Not everyone wants to do that. I know that I'm looking at a group of people who do, but not everyone does. So that's amazing. And congratulations for coming here and being interested. Like I said, I'm from Skyline. We're an events management company, and we are organising the trek. So hopefully I'll be able to give you a bit of an idea about the trek, what it's like, what it's like being on the trek, what it's like being in Nepal on this trek. I'll kind of go through the itinerary, what the trek is like, and kind of how it's built up. And then at the end, questions, please feel free to fire away. So the challenge itself is 5th to the 14th of March 2020, which, as Lauren said with regards to fundraising, gives you lots of time to kind of build up on that. It also gives you lots of time to prepare for the challenge. So this is kind of the first step in your journey, and then that journey will continue all the way to Nepal in March 2020. The trip is 10 days in total, 9 nights, and there's 6 days of trekking within those 10 days. Cost-wise, it's £399 to register onto the trip. That secures your place on the trip, and then you'll pledge to raise £3,990 for the hospice. It is quite a long time until that, so it's definitely achievable. The trek itself is in Nepal, as the name suggests, but it's not kind of similar to our Peru trek, I suppose you guys will know. We take routes that aren't kind of blocked with tourists. We're kind of going into a really remote rural place, which is a fantastic way to experience the country. It's a fantastic way to get to know communities and interact with other communities. So, just to run through the itinerary. We depart from Manchester. Luckily, to go to Nepal, we can get flights straight from Manchester, so none of the coach journey like you guys have to Peru. So straight from Manchester, straight to Kathmandu. When you fly from Manchester, you'll be met by your Skyline crew. So you'll be joined by a leader and a doctor, and depending on the size of the group, maybe another leader. And we'll meet you at Manchester, get you all the flight tickets, get you all checked in, and then get you on the flight. As you saw from Catherine's pictures, there was usually quite a large group of you wearing all your St John's clothes, and it's a really fantastic kind of start to the journey with this big group of people. Some of you may know each other, some of you may have met in your training and fundraising, but from then on, you're all the Nepal trekkers, and it's just such a wonderful feeling. I always get a bit emotional when I go on my groups after that. I also have to go out to the office, so I wish I was going with you guys. So you fly off to Kathmandu, you arrive in Kathmandu and you'll meet our local crew there. And transfer to the hotel. Depending on the flight times, you might have a bit of time to explore Kathmandu. Kathmandu is such a hub for tourists and climbing and trekking in Nepal. It's where everyone who's going travelling in Nepal goes, whether they're trekking to the top of Everest, whether they're just having a little bit of time exploring Kathmandu, whether they're doing something like you guys are hopefully going to be doing, which is trekking in through the Annapurna range. So you have a chance to freshen up from the flight then and have a briefing of what's coming up for your challenge. The next day, after a good rest in the hotel, we take a short internal flight to a place called Pokhara. It's about 30 minutes, that flight. It gives you incredible views of the mountains around you. You're flying towards Pokhara from Kathmandu, which is kind of towards the Annapurna range. So these are huge mountains. I think there's about 16 mountains in the range that are over 6,000 metres, and there's about 8 that are over 8,000 metres. So this is a huge range of mountains, and if you're lucky and you've got a window seat, you're not pushed in front of the side, you look out the window. It's a really amazing kind of journey towards Pokhara in a way, and then begin the trek. So get off the flight, load up the vehicles, and we take a short journey to the start of our trek, and in the afternoon we have a trek. And it's probably about 3 hours to our first campsite in a place called Chiangmung. So on this trek we're camping. We'll have a group of local guides with us who will put up our tents for us when we get there into camp. They'll probably have some tea ready for you when you arrive. You'll get yourself sorted, and then you'll have dinner in the evening, and then your first night in camp. And the following morning, we have the first kind of big day of trekking. Probably around 6 to 7 hours trekking. We always do kind of rough guides of timings, because it all depends on the group. You're here to do it as a group. You're here to take part in this challenge individually, but also part of this amazing group raising for St John's Hospice. So we try and keep you together, so that kind of range of hours is depending on the group and kind of the speed of the group. But 6 to 7 hours trekking, obviously that's not just head down trekking, not talking to anyone. It's we'll take a good pace. You'll be chatting to each other, getting to know each other. We'll have breaks along the way, kind of drink breaks, loo breaks, which I'll go into in a bit later, and snack breaks. We'll also have lunch halfway through the day, and then continue on to camp. As you can see from this picture, there are a couple of suspension bridges along this trek. You'll probably have a couple each day. The fantastic thing about suspension bridges in Nepal is they're so characteristic of trekking in Nepal. One of the reasons being that a lot of these communities that we're trekking through don't really have road access. Without the suspension bridges, they would have been going all the way down to the valley and all the way back up with their produce or going to markets or whatever. So these suspension bridges are connecting communities, and they're very often kind of funded either by the communities or by charities or by the government. They are very safe, so don't worry about that. And they're not particularly high, to be honest. This one you can see isn't too high. It's not over anything kind of waving in the window or anything like that. But they're a really fantastic part of trekking in Nepal, because very few countries have suspension bridges for their trails. So we camped that night in a place called Park. And the next day, we go to the highest point on our trek, where we have the most incredible views. I'll point them out later on this slide from this place called Tara Hilltop. It's about 2,800 metres above sea level. It's the highest we'll go. As you can imagine, that is quite a steep trek up to that point. We'll take it slowly and steadily, but you get these fantastic views at the top, and then that's where we camp. It's kind of this plateau. So camp will be set up there, and then you can sit and have a drink, enjoy dinner, and then watch the sunset, and you've got this amazing range of mountains around you. And then the following morning you can get and watch the sunrise as well. So although there is a part of these tracks that's about the challenge, I always love these things that are kind of unique little bits that you get, that you're surrounded together. You've just done this really epic track and you're watching the sunset, and it gives me goosebumps just thinking about these, because those moments are the moments that you remember. They're the moments that you kind of connect with each other. So that one is, like I said, the highest we get is about 2,800 metres. And the following day, a similar sort of length of trekking, but this day we are predominantly kind of going down through a valley. So the day before was probably quite uphill, not particularly steep, quite a few steps in there as well. And then this time we're going down. We're going towards a place called Cyclips, and finally on to Parche. These are bigger villages than we would have had trekked through before, but in the previous couple of days. So you start seeing all these kind of locals around. You get the community kind of spirit, where we're camping on these final few days. We're camping near villages, so you might kind of get invited to go and chat to some villagers to see what they're doing. They will be very intrigued by you as much as you will be intrigued by them. So we've kind of done this really nice loop where we've gone really rural, and then we're coming back towards villages where there's communities, and you can kind of feel the kind of the hub of life, I suppose. And yeah, then that day we camped in a place called Parche. And the following day we continue on to Tantin. This picture here is from day 7. We go along, kind of trek alongside this river. At your time, when you go in March, it probably will look slightly similar to that, maybe a little bit less water. The monsoons coming in the fall kind of over our summer. So obviously the rains haven't happened and the river's not really flowing quite so fast. That does mean that you kind of can walk along quite a large portion of the riverbed, because that's exposed and there's no water in it. So it's a really fantastic kind of meander along this riverbed all the way to Tantin. And that's kind of a shorter day than the previous couple of days. So we're kind of drawing it back a little bit. We're taking it easy, we're enjoying the views, enjoying being with each other. And then day 8 is our final day of trekking. It's a short one as we trek back to Pokhara. We don't trek all the way back to Pokhara, we trek to the end of the trail where our vehicles pick us up and they drive us to Pokhara for our flight back to Kathmandu. As you can see here, there might be some kind of river crossings like this. Once again, I would say that that's probably a little bit more water than there will be when you're there. But regardless, if anyone's nervous for all these sort of things, we've got crew with us, we've got our styling crew, we've got your local guides who will be there to help you through, but you've also got each other. And by this point, you definitely will be kind of helping each other along and encouraging each other, and you'll be surprised what you can do with that kind of support behind you. So that night we stay in Kathmandu, back at the same hotel we were at the beginning, and the following day we have a free morning in Kathmandu before we grab our flight back to the UK, arriving in on day 10. So I've kind of briefly mentioned this back through. Not only do you have support of St John's Hospice from signing up, you have support from Skylight through that as well. You have a specific event coordinator in our office who will be your kind of point of call if you have any questions. And then on the trek itself, you'll have a Skyline leader, you have a UK doctor with you, and you'll also have local guides, porters, drivers, cooks. They do such amazing work for us on these trips. Our local guides are so passionate about their country, they will share so much knowledge, they have so much to give. Our porters work tirelessly to carry all our stuff up the mountains and to put our tents up. It's an amazing feeling when someone has put your tent up for you. When you arrive into camp, you don't have to worry about putting up a tent, and all you just do is sort of put your sleeping bag down and go, oh, I'm in. And cooks who will be putting on such an amazing spread for us, keeping us fueled, making sure that we've got the kind of fuel and carbs in us to continue through the trek. And they're there for you for any kind of issues whilst you're on the trek. If you've got any questions, if you've got any concerns, they're there to help you. And accommodation will be in the same hotel in Kathmandu at the beginning and the end. So if you do arrive in Kathmandu, you realise that you've really overpacked and you bought so many like layers and so many extra things you just don't need. You can leave that stuff at the hotel in Kathmandu, because we'll then come back at the end, and that will be the best shower ever. I promise you that. And then during the trek we'll be camping, and I know we've made little jokes about showering and all that kind of stuff, but honestly, when you're all together, you don't even notice that you haven't really washed for a couple of days. You're all the same. And you just had a quick little wet wipe wash. And by the end of it, you're like, I can't remember what I was like before I didn't do that when I actually had a shower. A typical day, these do fluctuate depending on the distances we're going. Some of those days, we flights, so that is a little bit different. But your Skyline leader will keep you up to date on all of this stuff. They'll do a briefing at the end of each day and at the beginning of each morning, and to tell you what's going on, kind of what to expect that day. But typically we rise early because we want to get the most of the day. That's kind of that involves kind of maybe getting up a little bit earlier than usual, but not too awful. You'll be met with smiling faces by your porters and your cooks who will be there to have cooked amazing pancakes, porridges, all that kind of stuff to keep you fueled for the day. And then we'll set off. Our kind of next goal is lunch, but in between that we're kind of taking our time. We are having stops along the way, taking pictures. This is your challenge, is your memories as well. So it's all about taking that all in and experiencing it fully. Then we have lunch, and then we continue on to our campsite. Like I said, you'll arrive, the camp will be put up, and in the evening it's kind of yours to enjoy. I've been on trips where you play cards, heads up is a cracking game when you're camping, or just chatting and kind of getting to know each other. It's like telling stories about why you're there, what you found that day, all that kind of stuff. But we'll have a big mess tent where we can kind of enjoy each other's company, and then have a good night's sleep under our canvas. That's a good kind of picture of what you can expect at breakfast on a clear day when it's not cloudy. Obviously, if it's raining, we're not going to make you have breakfast outside without a tent, so we do have tents there if necessary. But porridge, pancakes, hot drinks will probably be the source of what you're kind of eating in the morning. As we're in Nepal, things like dal, rice, potatoes, curries will probably be quite similar throughout the trek for your dinners. And some lunches might be packed depending on where we're able to stop on the route, whether we can actually put up a kitchen tent at all. And we can cater for most of our actual requirements. If we know about them in advance, then just let us know and we can sort stuff out for you. Training. As I mentioned, it's only like 18 months or so until March 2020. So please don't be daunted by the thought of training. This is an achievable track for anyone if they do put the training in, they put the hours in, and you kind of focus on it, but you have got 18 months to kind of build yourself up to that. You should really kind of be 3 to 4 months before departure should kind of be the time when you're more kind of knuckling down, I suppose. But just even now, if you've got walking boots getting out to the hills, you guys are so lucky you've got this amazing countryside on your doorstep. Living in London, it's rubbish for that. We have to really travel to get to exciting places. You've got these hills that are just there on your doorstep, and that's just building it into your daily life will make it really achievable, really manageable. It's not the case of just dropping everything and you have to be out in the hills every weekend. Little and often, changing things slightly will get you definitely prepared. And just some sort of important information, I guess. Passport. Please bring your passport. I recently went on a trip and one of my participants arrived with his wife's passport, not his own passport, and only realised an hour before check-in that you don't have his wife's passport. So bring your own passport, please. It's scarred me for life, that. You need to have 6 months validity. If you do need a visa, we'll give you all this information beforehand. You're not kind of left to it on your own. At the moment, it's £20 for a 15-day visa. Money. I would actually say that's a bit of a typo there. I would say up to $250 worth of Nepalese rupee. Nepal's not particularly expensive. And the only things you're really going to be spending on is soft drinks and souvenirs. Obviously, if you know that you're a big shopper and you're going to buy loads of souvenirs, maybe go for $350. But if you know that you're not that much of a shopper and it's just sort of little souvenirs here and there, then $250 will be plenty for your personal expenses whilst you're on a trip, because all your meals whilst trekking are included. And kit, once again, you have got plenty of time to build up this kit. Sometimes it can seem a bit of an expense to kind of have to invest in lots of stuff if you've not done anything like this before. There are plenty of companies who do hire stuff as well, so you don't have to buy everything on your own. But we will give you a full kit list when you sign up, and we'll be there on hand to help you if you've got any questions about anything. But you will want a good quality sleeping bag and well-worn walking boots. Those are kind of like the main kind of things, I suppose, to help you have an enjoyable trek. No one wants to not have any sleep and then trek for 6 hours the next day. And then finally, just a little bit of admin from us here. We need a couple of bits of information from you before you can take part in the trek. Things like complete medical form, information sheet, travel insurance, and terms and conditions agreed to. That will all be explained to you once you've signed up, and you'll have your event coordinator who will be on hand to help you with those stuff. And they should take 5